Hello and welcome to Sew Crafty with Connie. Today I wanted to show you how to make a pleated mask that ties behind your head. These are used with ribbons or hem tape if you're running out of bias tape, or if you don't have a bias tape maker. These are really easy. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So what you're going to do here is you're going to start with the piece of fabric, 8 by 14 inches, 8 inches by 14 inches is what I cut this one. And then you're going to have 4 pieces of ribbon. It could be grosgrain, it could be hem tape, whatever you want. And then you're just going to fold it long way, right sides together, and you're just going to sew one hem on the opposite side of the fold. And you can make it whatever size you want. You can make it a little smaller, you can make it a little bigger, however you want. And now where you're just going to take the ribbon pieces and you're going to put them in the corners. You can pin them if you want, but I don't. And then you're going to sew one of them down. And you're going to make sure that you don't have the ends, both ends there. You want to make sure you just have one end. And then you're going to sew a little bit, and then you're going to stop, and then you're going to insert the other ribbon. And you're going to put it in the corner, and you can pin it in place if you want. I don't. I just hold it. So you can also back stitch over them just to kind of give a little extra security. Now you want to add the other two to the other side, and I'm just going to tuck these in, push them down far so they don't get caught up on the other side. And I'm going to take one and put it in. It's almost kind of like a bag now. So I'm just going to put it in there and make sure the other end is kind of out of the way. Now I'm going to pin this in place so it doesn't move around. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the other one in there too and just put it in the corner on the opposite side. And then I'll pin that in place as well, just so it doesn't move around. Then you're going to sew these down, and you're going to leave about a 2-inch gap so you can turn it right side out. But you're sewing over the ribbon to kind of hold it in place. Now you take your pins out, and now you want to turn it right side out. If you can cut the corners if you want, but I didn't find it was really necessary. So you're just going to flip it right side out. And as you do that, you can grab the ribbons and kind of pull them out too, to kind of straighten it out and bring out the corners. Now I want to poke my corners out, and then so I got a little stick here, and I'm just kind of poking the corners out just to make them nice and pointy. And then next you're going to take it to the ironing board and you're going to make the pleats. I'm going to show you how to make the pleats on a different mask I was making because my video for this one messed up. But anyway, you're just going to lay it flat on your ironing board and you're going to give it a nice press. And then you're just going to go about an inch or so from the top and you're going to pinch it up just a little bit and iron that down. And then you're going to go down about an inch or so from that and take it and pinch it up again, and you're going to iron that down flat as well. Now you want to be careful not to iron your ribbons. Some may melt, some may not. I'm not really sure. It just depends on what kind of ribbon you use. And now I'm going to get some pins, and I'm going to pin my pleats in place so they don't move around when I take it to the sewing machine to sew. And I just did 2 pleats, and I'm just pinning them down in place to keep them intact. And then I will take it to the sewing machine and sew them in place, and that will also close up the opening. Now we're just going to sew the edges of the pleats together, and you're going to start off and you're going to back stitch and then forward stitch just to kind of keep it secure, and then you're going to just sew over each pleat, and then at the end you're going to back stitch and forward stitch again just to secure it a little more. And if you find this a little bulky when you are sewing over these pleats, then you need to cut off the seam a little bit more, and that will help with that. But as you sew over the pleats, it also is going to close up the opening when you turned it right side out. And that's all there is to it. So when you get through, you'll cut your loose threads, and I sewed them down about 1/4 of an inch from the edge of each side of the mask. And I'm just cutting my loose threads here, and that's it. There you have it. Now we'll try on the other one, the giraffe one that I was working on first. Now we're going to go ahead and try it on, and I'm doing that now. And you can tie it as tight or as loose as you want, and you can also have your ribbons as long or as short as you want. And there it is. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let me know if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.